Welcome to part 4 of the Sonic Adventure 2 Let's Play, and we're going to be starting off with Aquatic Mine. And this is where we actually left off last part. So, we already had the air necklace. Now all we need to do is to find the 3 pieces. And that'll be a level. And you know what? Just like the previous, it's not in the enemy. No, go back. Like, the emerald piece isn't in the enemy. What are you doing past me? But yeah, the aquatic mine as a whole, I personally think it's okay. I actually saw one comment and saying that it reminds him of the water temple, and changing the water levels. Oh, there's 3 layers. It's very similar. I just don't think it's as confusing or painful. Well, I like the music track that goes along with it. Very relaxing. Probably one of the best pieces of corny rap that's actually in this game. Well, then again, I could probably say it if for all the corny rap that this game has to offer. By the way, these next 2 pieces I spent a longer time on. Unlock, just like Pumpkin Hill, 5 minutes. Do you see? And it's only gonna get longer once I get the Death Chamber. Oh yeah, that might be coming up next part. Anyone looking forward to that? Because I sure ain't. An annoying thing about where the emerald pieces can be, is not only they can be dug under obstacles, but sometimes, like in this level, it can be under a spring, or in the ground that's under a spring, like a specific spot, and it's really annoying because you're just trying to dig only to have the spring to accidentally launch you away, and you're trying to But again, I would have known that this emerald will be in this area earlier if I don't know. Well, the radar actually he detected more than 1 piece. Who thought this was a good idea? Seriously. Wild Canyon and Aquatic Mine aren't bad when it comes to the overall scale. Or the amount of paths you can take. But man, oh man. And you have no idea. No idea. But then change the water. You have to change the water level up to level 2 if you want to get into the 3rd area. And I don't know why I did that. I just pressed B for some reason, and Knuckles just launched himself into the air. Then I get a little suspicious about the crate, saying that, okay, let me try this. Okay, no, okay, I got it. Alright, so where's the last one? It's around here somewhere. Thanks to our air necklace, we have infinite breathing time. Unlike Rouge, where she doesn't. Which is, honestly, yeah, like Sonic Adventure 1, there's really not many swimming levels. There are not many times where you need to go underwater. In fact, I should say that for a majority of the 3D games. I don't think any Sonic game, well, I mean, there is water levels, but there's not really a whole lot. You know? Heroes doesn't have it. I know Heroes doesn't have it. 06 Unleashed, 06 Secret Rings, Unleashed, Black Knight. They didn't have water levels. Colors definitely got them back in full force. There's with Aquatic, with what's the name? Aquarium Park, and then Generations is with Seaside Hill and Chemical Plant. So I found myself in this room, and I'm thinking, oh, it's not under there. Yep. I hate it when I hate it when the emerald pieces are dug where obstacles are, especially when it comes to crushers. It's because Knuckles doesn't dig fast enough to where if you miss the emerald piece, you're not gonna get out in time. No, you're just gonna get crushed. But that is it for Aquatic Mine. Got a rank B. And, well, got another emblem. But hey, we are at least heading into the, one of the other gameplay styles. 903, in the capital city. Uh-huh. You can say that for GTA. Which will take me a long time to LP. Yeah, I'm sorry if there's any GTA fans watching this. I will get to GTA eventually. GTA's in Grand Theft Auto. The thing is, though, guys, there's a lot you need to do when you're doing one of those games. Because let's face it, those games are like if they were equivalent to books. They're novels. They would take me so long, to the point where I need a guest commentator, which is definitely gonna be hard for me to do. But Tails tracked the president and Eggman's signal. Well, preferably Eggman's signal. Again, why hasn't the government just track Eggman's signal and arrest him? One of the biggest plot holes, honestly. I'm pretty sure if they were able to go up to the Space Colony Arc 50 years ago, well, in the context of this game, then why don't they do it now? But nonetheless, we now have our driving stage. It's pretty self-explanatory. You hold down the A button to accelerate. You can let go and hit the A button again, and to drift a bit, which really helps if you're doing the Mission 4s. If I was playing Mission 4, that would have been an instant reset right there. I'm not kidding. You can't hit the walls in Mission 4. If you thought that is nothing compared to hitting. If you hit any car, you have to do it all over again. And that is nothing compared to hitting the walls and you automatically reset. When it comes to the course itself, it's not too bad. This one isn't really too bad. Yeah, there's not really that much not many 90-degree turns, and there's no holes in the walls or ground. But I think Route 280. I think it's Route. The point is, Rouge's driving stage is unforgiving. 90-degree turns, holes, and I haven't mentioned this yet, but you can press the Y button to actually give yourself a boost of speed, which is pretty much essential. Well, because you do have a time limit, and it's a little shorter here in the 5th mission, the hard mode. So you gotta make sure that you're moving fast. Gotta make sure that you're not slowing down. You have to do it perfectly. And I mean perfectly. Oh boy. Yep. After the 3rd checkpoint, the timer will stall for a bit, and then after some time it'll actually start going down again. What kind of highway is this? I mean, there are ramps and where everyone can easily launch off of. There's no one stays in their lane. Nobody stays in their lane. What kind of highway is this? And that background isn't pasted on at all, now is it? But now we caught up to the president. His black limousine. When it comes to multiplayer, there is actually kart racing. It doesn't matter which kart racing mission that you do. It'll just unlock the kart racing minigame and all the characters you can get. See, minigame kart racing with 3 courses is now available. But now, here's the cutscene where the president... This is the only cutscene that the president is ever in. You know, Shadow the Hedgehog, take note. Because he's only in one cutscene for good reason. Oh yeah, we also have the secretary. Who she's actually a theme. Yeah, in the options menu, if you actually... You can actually go to the options menu and actually change the theme. It's nothing that'll... It's nothing really. Yeah, but I just thought I'd mention it. Not only the background of the menus will actually be the... Well, actually, that only applies in the options menu. But your guide will also be that character. So if it's Sonic, you'll choose... If you choose Sonic, it'll be Sonic, it'll be Eggman. And if you choose Eggman, it'll be Eggman. And if you want more torture in your game, you can choose Omochao. That was so... Sonic can easily get into the limousine. You know, of the president. Yeah. Totally not controversial at all, now is it? Alright. And that was the president. Meh. The desert. Okay, so now we have to get into space. He said, fire the rocket. Well, yeah, sorry about that. I know Adventure 2's story very well, guys. Don't be worried. I know the plot. I was just a little confused. Like, my mind's a bit jumbled, as you would say. But now we are going to be ending the stage with a Tails stage. We are now doing Hidden Base. He said, I just want to make a note of this right now. That sand below, instant death. Don't fall in. There's no way you'll be able to get out. You can't jump your way out. You'll just sink. Hidden Base is, I can tell that I've heard that a lot of people they didn't really like this stage all that much. All because of the enemy placement, the amount of door, and I almost fell off right there. The amount of door breaking that you have to do, and the quicksand, which might as well be a bottomless pit. And the fact that you have to destroy dynamite packs, conveniently placed dynamite packs, to actually move along. Again, I just love how Gun doesn't even find a way into the base. Well, actually, the reason why Gun's here is because you know, Sonic and Tails were, you know, breaking international law, which in this case is stealing a Chaos Emerald that Shadow stole. Alright? So, this place obviously has a lot of Eggman's face. So, do they not get a clue that Eggman has a base here? His face is all over the place. He might as well have a target he might as well create a giant mech which is designed as a target, saying, hit me here. There, arrest me. I'm right here. But no, it's a Sonic game. Shouldn't question logic. Ugh. Okay, yeah. Sonic Adventure 2. I like this game. Don't get me wrong. It's just, and I would consider it my favorite in the Dreamcast era. Well, I'm counting that like before Generations. So, you know, Genesis, is Genesis, Dreamcast, and Modern. Favorite in the Genesis era is Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I'm so close to beating that game. I'm just so close. But the special stages is in the final boss before Doomsday. It's just I can't do it. I'm sorry. My favorite in this era is this game, and my favorite in the modern era it's actually tiebreaker between Colors and Unleashed because I like both. I like Colors. Here's an Unleashed. Well, at least to a certain extent. But we are now pretty much we are near the end. Actually, we're at the end of the stage right now. So that is it for this part. Next time we meet, we're gonna continue with this parts on Game Man 5804. And well, you guys have a great day. Awesome B rank.